I'm early. And I tried to do a little zhuzh on my afro, but the shit's still wet. So we gonna see, bitch. We gonna see if it works out. But I hope everyone's having a good night. What Leo is up to and what's all going on. But there is absolutely some Leo beauty is going on. So I wanted to come through. I swear I just had it. I swear I just like that. We got the paper. We've got the paper. We're able to get our list together. So again, I've only got 1 hour. So if anyone's interested in a tarot card reading, you're gonna give me your name. You're going to tell me where I'm pulling the card from, the top, the middle, or the bottom. And you're going to either give me the subject, the situation, what you're looking to know about. So again, if anyone's ready, if everyone's ready, cute. If not, no worries. Like I said, I've got an hour. Hey, Cosmic Beautiful. Hope all is well, truly. I hope all's having a good Leo season. It's been very hilarious. I feel like I've laughed so much this season. And so I'm hoping that somebody gets to breathe a little bit easier, laugh a little bit deeper, whatever the case may be. Cosmic Sunflower, I hope you're having a great one, truly. But yeah, like I said, I have an hour. If folks wanted to put their name on the list, cute. If not, no worries. Again, no forcing it. If folks are not interested in a tarot card reading, that's okay. I hope folks know that I'm actually very flexible and I'm down to do literally anything. So if folks are not interested in a tarot card party, that's okay. I will keep it for me. But I feel like I'm going to give people 10 minutes to put together the list. And I feel like in that time, hopefully we'll know more. But if not, no worries. I feel like if folks are not interested in a tarot card reading, that's okay. Leo season is very quick, very personal, a lot of ego invested. And so I don't expect everybody to be ready. But I know I did come here for a reason. And if I'm only supposed to have read my card, that's okay too. I just want folks to know I don't come here on no schedule. I come when I want. I come when I like, but I come. But if folks are not interested in what I'm offering, that's okay. No is information. No tells us to reprioritize. No gives us back our energy. Just remember that. When people say no to an offering, that means you could do something else. You could do something for yourself. You could pour it back in. That's okay. But like I said, if I'm just coming here to read my cards, that's okay. I'm cool with that. All right, because I ain't read cards for myself in a minute, and maybe that was the whole point. All right. I want that top card. I want it loud. Right on the bottom, there goes my bitch. Whisper from Spirit. They said, be a fool, bitch. Be new, bitch. Accept the new path. Cosmic, thank you. I feel like I'm gonna still read my other two cards just because the full card on the bottom is funny as fuck. I love it. But on the top, I got the 9 of Knives, bitch. It said, a man chooses to bury his head in his couch. He is suffering hopelessness, fear, anxiety, and despair. With his head covered, he cannot see that he is protected and safe, that he is vital and needed, that he is worthy and deserving of a whole life. This card speaks to allowing negativity to embody your whole existence and how living in that negative emotional space leads to feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and unhappy. Although you may feel helpless to transition to a better space, that could not be further from the truth. The 9 of Knives reminds you that you matter and are worthy of thriving, but you must see and know your whole self, honoring your shadows while understanding that you exist beyond them. Find where you are holding on to and feeling guilt, shame, and self loathing. Take steps to affirm your value to yourself. Your shadows are part of you, but they are not all of you. Darkest before dawn, mental anguish, remorse, guilt, regret. Listen to binaural beats overnight, 417 hertz. Okay, bitch. Say less. Say less. I will do that because I ain't never did that before, so I'm interested. And then I got the Ace of Knives, but she was upside down, bitch. A woman stands with a city silhouetted behind her. She holds a knife, prepared for anything headed her way. A raven flies above, showcasing its ability to survive the sun, hinting at a change in consciousness. The Ace of Knives is about stepping back into your power. The woman is headed toward new beginnings. It is time to channel this new energy and allow it to help you in your decision making. This card asks you to be open to different perspectives, approach situations rationally, putting aside temptation and emotion. This new clarity may call upon you to speak your truth or voice new boundaries. Do not fear using your words or your voice. Clouded judgment, hostile and domineering individuals making a terrible choice. Yeah, I'm gonna just hold space for that because that is important. That's true. You know, I do be getting sucked up into all the shit that I have done in the past and not consider what I'm gonna do in the future and allow myself to just consider that some of that shit had to happen to get here. True, true, true. Cosmic, I appreciate you for saying you wanted a reading. Thank you for holding space for my reading. Thank you for holding space for me to get my tea. All right, Cosmic, I just need to know where you want the card pulled and what we pulling for. What's the season? What's the reason? Like, are we pulling for love? We pulling for lust? We pulling for money? We pulling for the future? But I just need to know where you want the card pulled from, top, middle, or bottom, and what we're pulling about. Just so I can keep it on topic for you. Because sometimes, you know, people want a card for love. Oh, okay. Listen, Cosmic, when you get back to me, I got you. Sierra, it is your birthday month, so I'm going to honor you on some Leo shit. Cosmic, definitely hit me with where you want the placement and what the situation is. Sierra, spiritual team, please give us some more intel about this baby. They said they want it said loud. They said they want to know. They said your next baby. All right, up top. Ooh, the world card. Okay, watering the world. Okay, creation. That middle. Ooh. Ace. Is that Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Excuse me, baby. This is big. This is big. And on the bottom. Ooh, who is this? The Father of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, bitch. King of Dick. No shade. No shade, no shade, no shade. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. You saying you don't want no babies, but you asking about your next baby. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna say the world card coming up on top as the loudest one. It might be really trying to offer that you've already given, you've already watered the earth with your seeds, and now it's time to water those seeds that are already in the earth. It's giving that you already have so much. You already carry the world with you. Maybe a baby is not realistic. However, it does show in the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is very much new life being held. And so it does show that, like, you, as much as you're an elder, you are also a younger person. You are somebody's junior as much as you are somebody's elder. So there is a perhaps idea that you are supposed to be watering and nurturing who already exists, that there's already so much that you already offer. No, that's what I'm saying though. I did pull from the top and then I pulled the supporting cards, the cards that already were part of it. So this card is on the top, the world card, but it's a major arcana. So it means that, like, the meaning can be kind of ambiguous, which is why I read the other two cards, because they usually aren't major arcana and it can usually kind of give us more info. And so this shows that you already are valued. You already are valued and you already value. You already know what it's like to be an elder and to be a junior. And so it's showing that you already have some skills to focus on and that there are already people here. There's a coach out there trying to teach these little babies how to win the game. So it's very much you have a lot. Oh, oh, I feel silly as hell when you said my baby. You know what? You're from New Orleans, bitch. I be forgetting y'all say my baby at the end of shit. My bad. My bad for real. That's me forgetting, bitch. Might be, might be, might be. Now I hear the sentence fully. My bad, truly. Okay, well, okay. So we're not talking about babies, right? We're talking about movement. The world card is not just about being a caretaker and a giver. And as a black woman, I know you know that. I know you know you're not just here to give one-sidedly. And so that's why we have the moon phases. That sometimes you're giving and sometimes you're receiving. You have to be in that situation, or you have to be in that mindset that you've already given. There's now time to receive. It's time to receive, friend, as much as you've given. And again, there are people to talk to right now. You need to talk to elders. And we talked about this earlier. You have to, at sometimes you have to be the junior that speaks to the elder in a way to where maybe it's blurred how much older they are than you or how much younger. Sometimes you have to talk to people in a way that lets them know I love you. And that's why we're having this conversation. Not that I feel like I'm so much smarter than you or I'm posturing above you. Daniel, I'm fucking screaming. I hope you're having a good black man evening. That's all I got. I hope you're having a good ass black male eve. That's all I've got. Please enjoy it all, friend. Truly, Daniel. Cosmic. You are next. Cosmic, I ended up reading for Triple A. I'm screaming. I'm not sure when it muted me. I'm not sure when I got muted. I definitely spilled water on my phone earlier, so this might be coming back to bite a bitch. Thank you so much, Sierra, for texting me. I did not realize. I'm not sure. Not gonna do read lips, Daniel. Yeah, not long time ago. Not long time ago, babe. Oh, that's awful. Not everyone has an auntie like me. I'm screaming. Not what's work she looking at. I wasn't looking at that chat though. I was reading. I was really into it. I'm screaming. Damn. Well, hey. Wow, can you hear me now? I'm screaming. At least y'all are funny about it. Good God. But that was a good reading too, bitch. You are funny as fuck. Just thank you. Just thank you. Listen, at the top, Cosmic, if you're still with us, we did get a 9 of Pentacles. This is a positive sign, but it is a reminder that you didn't just get here on your own. It's time to give some thanks. It's time to give some love, some offerings. If you're that girl, if you know how to send offerings to your ancestors, please do it. But if not, maybe write some letters and let people know what they've done for you to get you to this point. Maybe show some gratitude to people who might have showed you how to get off of, or become more than just a creator, be also someone who has business acumen wins trying to sell their wares. But it is a reminder that like you did not just decide you wanted to work with this bookstore. This is another step out of so many that you've taken to get to this point. Honor your feet. Honor all of the walking, all of the running, all of the movement that it took, and also honor the people, because there are so many people who got you to this point. And I know you're grateful, but definitely try and show it as much as possible, because it is showing that maybe the person you're dealing with or the people, they may be a little bit in need of reaffirmation. You may be around people who need to hear thank you more than maybe you're often saying thank you. This is not me saying you're ungrateful. This is me saying that you want to tap more into gratefulness, because there are a lot of things that are coming to you that might seem out of nowhere. No, you cannot ignore how much you did to get here into this room. And so if you can, soak your feet, because they helped you get here too. Lay down, maybe get a new pillow for your back. Treat yourself good as fuck, because your body, your vessel, like that's part of holding your mind, which helped you get here too. Just try to remember all the parts, all the moving energies, all the life it took to get here. And it said, enhance your space, create an environment that feels rich in the ways that matter to you. That's what that card said. That card said, create a space for you that feels like what rich should really be. And so it's actually also asking you, what do you think about abundance? Is abundance just money? Is abundance just what exactly? And so I'm just hoping folks can hear that this reading for Cosmic is giving that like they have it, but make sure you have gratitude while having it. Now, I have the Son of Baskets in the middle. So like in your gut, in your stomach, things that might be a little off or things that might be a little bit new love, synchronicity. A young man and his partner embrace on a bike, enjoying each other and the outdoors. At the beginning of their relationship, the couple is swept away by the romance of the honeymoon phase. They are naive to the emotional, spiritual, and mental trials they may endure as their union develops. The Son of Baskets, hey Jordan, the Son of Baskets couple knows the importance of self-love, which once mastered will allow you to attract the companionship and attention you crave. The card sends the message to honor all parts of yourself and others, as there is much to be understood. Seize all the fresh emotions and be kind to yourself and others. Dreamer, imagination, unexpected abundance, inspiring news. Now, I felt it was important to read these two cards because I feel like that last card is one that can be a little scary for some folks. The Tower card is big Aquarius energy, and I hope people remember like Aquarius energy is about rejection. Aquarius in the chart is where we're rejected, where we're not being easily accepted, where people don't make things easy for us, where we might not make things easy for ourselves either. And so the Tower being on the bottom, the whisper from spirit, it might be really that you're afraid of what could happen by doing this. But the Tower card is a reminder that you have to do shit when you're afraid, that you can't wait till you're completely comfortable to do a lot of things because by the time you get comfortable, the moment might have passed. And so the Tower card on the very bottom, I feel like the placement is giving like things that you can't see, things that you maybe can't even feel, but things that the universe wants you to be mindful of. And so it says destruction, disruption, no. A devastated shoreline is littered with trash. Trees have been destroyed. Our world is in a dire state. Without strong protective action and time for healing of ourselves and the planet, it will be impossible for the world to recover. The tower serves as a warning of sudden change and the trauma that can come from it. BIPOC communities worldwide have practiced indigenous and traditional ways of living in symmetry with nature and her spirits, existing in harmony with the earth for millennia. White supremacy, the patriarchy and capitalism, political and economic systems that favor greed and consumption over a tradition of conservation and balance have poisoned our planet. The old way is no longer viable. We can no longer live, eat, and interact without the health and stability of the environment in mind. When the Tower card is pulled, it's time to consider the following. Do you believe your dollar as a vote toward the world you believe in? Are you experiencing a breakthrough or a breakdown? Can you see beyond your ivory tower? Oleander is the flower, element is fire. The chakras are solar plexus and root. Upheaval, emotional strife, sudden change, revelation, chaos, disaster, unhealthy relationships, emptiness and loneliness, negative or hostile environment, failure, bankruptcy, vulnerability to disease, divorce, and tragedy. Realign with purpose, walk at night. I am safe and divinely protected throughout all challenges I face. Now, because the top two cards were so positive, Cosmic, I just want to say that I believe it's going to be a good thing. But I want you to remember that you're working with a corporation. And so you have to be mindful about what they're doing with the money they make from you because they're going to make money from you. And so I want you to just remember that, like, there may need to be an ending if you gather enough information that lets it be clear to you that this isn't what you want to do. But I'm hoping that you know that that feeling of like things aligning, of like putting yourself out there as an artist, like I think the first two cards are really the energy that you're carrying into this. You want to be abundant. You want to be someone that is using the gifts that you have, you've gathered and gained over time. You want to be someone that honors ancestor, and you want to be a part of something that is loving, that is boosting, that is mutually beneficial, one that doesn't make you lose sight of yourself or your goals. It shows that you are very much thinking about what you want it to be. And don't think for a moment that's idealistic. It's not. You're trying to be mindful about everything you're putting in and making sure you get everything out that you're putting in. And so the Tower card might mean that maybe when you communicate with this person, the offer's too low for what you offer. There's nothing wrong with saying no because you offer more, because you're aware that like you need to make a certain amount of money to do this endeavor. So just keep that in mind. Even if things sound good, there might still be a no, and it's not your fault. You're being mindful about the future. You're being mindful about accepting crumbs today, looking for a piece of cake tomorrow. Again, it's the ways that you have to ask for what you're worth and maybe add a little tax, not even maybe. And so personally, I feel like it could go both ways. I feel like there's a lot of good energy around the decision to do this business venture, but I think at the same time you may end up realizing that you're worth more. You may realize that what they have for you or how you used to feel about collaborations isn't the same anymore because you learn some new information or you figure out that you can do more elsewhere, that there's a better opportunity. I just don't want you to be afraid to say no, because that's what that Page of Cups was telling me, that like you can't be so invested in partnership that you forget that you're important too, and that you're just as important as the other person in the connection, and that you have to act like it, because if you don't, you may put yourself in a position where you're overly dependent on someone else and they're not going to honor it the way you do. Like sometimes like people will go out of their way to do more for the other person as like a see, I love you, and that person may not value it that way. And so then you build resentment because you're like, why don't you see how much I'm sacrificing? They don't know you're sacrificing. You're not having a conversation about what you're doing, are you? And again, that's how things can get manipulative when we're doing something for someone and we have an expectation and we don't get it back. And now we're wondering why not? Because you didn't talk about it beforehand. Nobody knows your secret little plan of people pleasing until you get your needs met. Nobody knows. So just keep that in mind. It's important to say what your needs are. It's important to say what you could use, what could be good for you, and to not back down, especially if you know that that's going to be ethical for you. If you know for a fact that you're benefiting them and they're benefiting you, and it's a symbiotic relationship, great. But don't perform as if you have no needs right now. Don't act as if to be in connection. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sonny, you're the best. But yeah, no, like I said, the Tower card and also the Son of Baskets, it's just giving that like you might fuck around and try to take less than you're worth, but it's not gonna work out for you. Be honest about what you need and also show up and say thank you. There's a lot of gratitude that needs to be addressed from what I'm reading. So, Cosmic, I really hope that this reading hit for you. I hope that if you weren't here or if you got lost or if you thought the live was fucked up forever, I hope you know when you come back. But the reading in the end, it was saying you have to stand up and tell them what you want and be honest. And I understand you've already had conversations, but that's the thing about being in business. You're always able to renegotiate. And if you're not, that might be information that you need to disconnect. So just keep that in mind, that you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to say, hey, this, you know what I allowed in the past no longer works for me. You're allowed to reassess and reinstate boundaries. And if people aren't interested, that's okay. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you for being kind. Sierra, thank you so much for being loving and abundant with me. I appreciate you. Listen, I told y'all I'm here for an hour, so I got another 28 minutes. If anybody wants to be on the list, let me know. Not they said I look like a long walk. I'm crying, bitch. That first Jill Scott album, though. Of course. Of course. Anybody can join. It's free 99. I just need a name. I need to know if you want the card pulled from the top, the middle, or the bottom. And I just need to know the situation just so that we can stay on topic with you, because you know me, bitch. I'll be talking about everything. So again, if you want a card reading, the book is still open. I want to say we've been here for 33 minutes. As I said, I only have 27. So name, top, middle, or bottom, and then what the situation is. That's it. Again, no rush, no pressure. If folks aren't wanting a tarot card reading, if they just want to sit and lurk, that's cool. You don't owe me a damn thing. Alonzo, what's the situation now? Or do you just want a general reading? You can always say general or Jenny. That's okay. All right, Alonzo. They said they want the top card. Got you. Listen, Sierra, I'm gonna do you after Alonzo, because you already know I fuck with you. But yeah, Sierra, I got you on the top for love. And you can get more than one read, y'all. I'm not trying to be P Dusty up here. I got y'all. Situation as I reported an illegal psychedelic drug. I'm crying, Alonzo. Like it's the way that it's the way that y'all really want like my energy on some bullshit. I just don't get the point. Anyways, update my thread. It didn't work out. Nobody cared. Good God, like it's the way y'all really want me to be worried about anything. Why don't y'all worry? Why don't y'all worry at this point? As protected as I've been, I would be worried about fucking with me. That's all I got. I'll be worried about taking anything from me or dealing with me in any unscrupulous way. I would just worry about that. Worry about treating people good. Worry about how much access you're giving me to your energy. Like I'd be really wondering if people realize that. Like when you fuck with people who are not bothering you, who don't go to you, who don't know you, when you give us your energy, you're making us more abundant. Y'all don't realize that. People like if people think that you can't harness negativity, rage, evil energy, if you think that can't be harvested, just consider what you're pouring into. Some of us watch stuff and we know we're not enjoying it. But why are we watching? What's the point? Again, some people don't realize, like, as much as you think, you're doing something to somebody. You're just doing something to yourself. That's what I've learned in this life. All you're going to do is do something to you. So keep on. Here, Sierra, I knew too because they literally are obsessed with me. That's what I like. I really. That's why I don't even focus on it too much because it's like they don't realize. Like I keep trying to tell them, all the plot hole, all the downfalls you plan for me, you're taking energy from your own life. Like you have a life path and you're choosing to walk off of it to fuck with somebody. Some of y'all don't realize like the destruction you plan for others, it will come to you. That's why I leave people alone. That's why I just drink my drink, smoke my weed, and mind my fucking business. Because I got business. Some people really don't, or they don't think they have business. They think their business is bothering other people. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because some of the best trolls, like y'all clearly are communication majors. Like some of y'all like don't even realize like some of y'all really have so many gifts. And so instead of really trying to like drag you, I'm just gonna give y'all a warning because again, you're not thinking about yourselves, you're thinking about me. And then be wondering why the fuck I keep on surviving shit. All of the shit that you plot on a bitch is not gonna work. I'm telling you. Just leave people alone. Like some of y'all be really trying to cover me. And I'd be like, please, beloved, don't fuck with me. I'm telling you. And like y'all lucky I don't do no report on everybody that tried to play me, bitch. Some of y'all don't even know what the fuck you put yourself involved. Some of y'all don't even know what you're involved in when you try to fuck with me. Some of y'all don't even get it. Like I'm clearly not here to cause no fucking harm, but some of y'all really think like that's your job now. I really pray y'all find something to focus on that's not me because y'all are really about to walk off a cliff and don't even see that because you're focused on other people. Focus on yourselves. Right. Again, as if I'm worried about the cops coming to Copper Harbor to come get me. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I've got. All I've got is good luck. Because, like, the last time I talked to a police officer, somebody had called the cops on me, and the cops thought the person who had called was a crackhead and almost took their ass. So that's why I'm not even going to focus on revenge. It's no point because I'm protected and I know I am. How many of y'all had the police called on y'all by a white person and the police looked at you and looked at the person who called and said, "Are they on crack?" Dead ass. So with that being said, keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. That's all I got. That's why I don't do nothing but block y'all. Get y'all away. I don't investigate. I don't read that thread. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all can spill whatever you want to spill about me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because just like baby mother said, one day when you call me, I'll be dead, bitch. One day you're going to realize that you wanted to just talk to me and I'm not going to be here. And you done already wasted your time. Like, I'm old enough to realize I wasted my time with some people. I wasted my time. I should have talked to them. Instead, I was doing too much. I was doing way too much. So you're not gonna be able to bother me. I know some of y'all want to though. I know some of y'all want to see me throwing up and crying and shit, and that's why the content's so boring because I'm at peace. But like I said, I'm trying my best to give y'all a warning. Please, please don't waste your life force. Don't waste your life energy fucking with me. Because everybody who has tried to fuck with me is God and bad, and I don't look back there. Because I believe that's part of karma too. Don't look too long at what another bitch set up for you and God. Nope. I'm not even gonna gloat and be happy about that shit. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. They got God. I didn't even have to say shit. Didn't have to do no spell work or nothing. I'm just saying, I looked at my birth chart. I'm not here for no fucking little ass reason. I'm here for a lot of shit. I'm here for many conversations. So anything that's going to limit my conversation, I lost the keys, bitch. Maybe I'm supposed to be in jail. Like, that's the other thing I've been thinking about recently. Is like, bitch, how the fuck like, that's the largest force of people that have done shit and will do shit. So maybe going up in there might be something. But again, it's the way that I'm even like, to be at a point where you start thinking about how you're going to help organize in jail, sweetie, you're not scaring me. You're not scaring me because I'm already thinking about the future Earth. I'm already thinking about the future and how the world about to look. The world not going to be me scared of the police. I'm not even scared at this point, to be real with you. Want to know why? Because every time I talk to them, they always think somebody else is crazy. They never think I'm the crazy one. They never think I'm the one that did any harm. I realize in ways that's part of privilege, but also motherfuckers literally told the cops in front of my face that I was a drug dealer. And they literally were like, is that the crackhead? So again, go ahead. Sonny, we taking a moment. Go and get you a snack. Go and get you some water. I said I'm going to be here for an hour. We got 20 more minutes. I still got whoever want to get a reading. But I'm going to talk my shit. Like I said, motherfuckers be trying to stop a bitch, and all you're doing is proving that you're watching me. Like, I wish that y'all realize that. Some of y'all prove that you're stalking me. Some of y'all prove that you're obsessed with me. What? Motherfuckers be like, yeah, we're reporting you to the police. Okay, and so the police are going to know your government. Don't y'all realize that? Like, that's the other thing that's funny. Anybody who ever tries to do any law shit against you, their name is going to be on the document. They're going to have to give up their anonymity. They don't want to do that. They want to be random figures who say weird things to you. That's fine. Again, motherfuckers be wanting you to be what? What am I supposed to be scared? Bitch, I do sex work. And I play with plant medicine, and I share it. I do a lot of illegal stuff. I already know. And motherfuckers that watch me know too, because I'm not hiding. You want to know why? Because I'm a part of the future Earth, baby. I'm a part of the future. And some of y'all so fucking worried about what a bitch is doing, you need to start thinking about why the fuck you're still focused on another bitch. Whoa. I'm not helping you pay a bill. I'm not cooking a meal. I'm not doing anything for you, am I? Y'all are free. But they don't want to be. Some of y'all really want my energy so bad, but y'all could just talk to me like a regular fucking person. But some of y'all want to just, try to hurt my feelings, make me feel scared about the police. Girl, sweetie. Good God. Like, some people really want you to go through what they're going through. Because, bitch, if you think motherfuckers is not scared out here already, but what can I do with fear? What can I really do with it? Nothing. Excuse me. Listen, I appreciate both of y'all for hearing me, but I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers is trying to motherfucking expose me and make me feel like what? Anyways, like, again, I just be wondering, like, how you found yourself up over here if you really don't like me. Like, I literally just sit in front of the camera all day. The fact that you really wanted me to write your name down, like, Alonzo, I have your name on paper and I have your energy. Like, bitch, y'all so sloppy. Whew, good God. Like, that's the thing y'all don't be thinking, but that's okay. That's just fine. That's just fine. Sunny, I got you first because I seen you first. Sunny, what do you want? Oh wait, sidebar. Cause it was actually Sierra. It's Sierra, Sunny, then Mish. Okay. Sierra said they want a love card. Sierra, you want it from the top? Let me know. Sunny, we're basically doing like a top, middle, bottom reading, but basically like the top would be like the loudest, like important. Medium, the middle is like stuff in your gut that maybe you don't feel comfortable saying out loud, but you feel it. And then the bottom card is a whisper from spirit, something that you probably don't have any like you. I don't want to say you won't know, but it's just a reminder or a warning or just a something to consider, you know. And so if you want the top, the middle, or the bottom, let me know, and then what the situation is. And so Sierra, we got a love card for you, and you said you want the top. Bet that works for me. And you could do multiple readings. I have 15 more minutes, so Sierra, I'm gonna keep this one a little bit shorter for you just because you had so many and I got 2 other people on here. But I just need to know from Sunny and Mish where you want your card pulled, the top, the middle, or the bottom, and what the situation is. And then we'll do your reading after Sierra. So it's going Sierra, Sunny, then Mish. Okay, Sierra spiritual team. They said they wanted to know something about love. They said love is on the top. They said put their love on the top. They said Beyonce love on top. Okay. Ooh, okay, daughter of coins with the white horse, bitch, with the motherfucking gold. Bang. Get into the daughters. All right, and then we've got, who's this? Oh, we got them lovers again. Oh, look at that. Didn't that reading come out? Didn't this come out in the last one too? And who's right on the bottom? Ooh, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Ooh, father of coins. Big rich father. I love to see it. So you had a question about love, and I swear to God, all I see is money and cups. So that's exciting. But let's get into this daughter. Let's get into the daughter of coins. Let's read about her. Oh, okay. Diligent, thorough, a young woman stands boldly accompanied by her white mare. She knows there is work to be done, but that slow and steady wins the race. The daughter of coins is prepared for setbacks, aware that falling off the horse is a possibility, but she won't be discouraged and is determined to climb back on the saddle. This card holds the energy of sticking it out for the long haul. The daughter of coins revels in being dependable, building a life that supports her lifestyle. She spends her money wisely and always has resources for a rainy day. Be wary of becoming stagnant by being too practical, not embracing change, or avoiding risk taking. The energy of the card can lean toward the extremes of being thriftless or hoarding, depending on how your energy flows. Paralyzing perfectionism, wasted effort, self-worth issues, blocking wealth and abundance, lack of planning. Take a cooking class. And you know what? Because I know you cook very well, I wonder if there's something that you avoid making because it seems too intricate. It seems like it would be too hard to maybe create this. I know for me, I would love to learn how to make macaroons, but I know I need a stand mixer. You feel me? So that's the only reason why I don't know certain recipes, because I don't have the tools, right? But if I had the tools, I would learn. I would take the time. And so I feel like what this read is trying to offer, at least to me, is that there is a desire for abundance, love, masculine folk with money. I feel you, bitch. Masculinity with cuentadas. I hear you. And also an equilibrium in love, a love that is not stuck. A love that flows, a love that is based on equality and equity, a love that is not about one person doing more than the other. But I want you to know that, like, there is no perfect love. Jesus. There is no perfect love. There is no perfection when it comes to the heart, when it comes to life. That's why sometimes she don't get on the horse. Sometimes she's just walking with it. Sometimes she's just walking with life. But there's going to be moments to ride, friend. Moments to gallivant, to gallop off, to have fun, to do something different, to feel the wind in your hair, if only that. And so I want you to remember like some stuff is going to be fleeting. It's going to be shorter than maybe you wanted, but maybe that's just what you needed is a little experience, a little piece of something. Maybe not the whole thing right now, but it's definitely giving that you want a lot. You definitely want a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. Slow down though. Take a walk. See what it's offering. See what you feel. Because right now there is a desire to get back on that horse. But there's a fear of falling off. You have to get to a point where you know falling off is part of riding the fucking horse, friend. That's where you're at. You trying to figure out how you gonna love somebody and it's gonna go good. Bitch, that's not on you. Loving people is you just one piece. You are just one piece of it. Just like when you bake, baby, you are the eggs that have been fluffed. If they didn't cream that sugar and that butter, who knows what the fuck gonna come out the oven? And that's what life is. Sometimes you might be bringing the best ingredients. That don't mean the cake gonna rise. I'm sure you made something and followed every fucking direction. I'm sure you loved people and followed everything they said they needed. And what happened? Oh no, this wasn't the one. How silly, right? That's what it means. When you get on that horse, friend, remember, I could fall off. But don't stop riding just because you could fall off. It's a reminder to keep going, to keep staying, or to jump. Sometimes that horse is going too crazy. Sometimes you really got to jump off for safety. But sometimes you got to hold on and go farther. Who knows what it's going to be? But there is a desire to get back in love, but there's a huge desire to meet someone that has the mindset of legacy. That father of coins, that king of pentacles, you really want to find someone who's thinking beyond themselves. The father of coins in this card, he has 3 photographs behind him. He knows where he comes from. Money scattered on the table because he knows where he's going. Just keep that in mind that you're looking for somebody that has legacy already, that knows they're part of it and want to be part of even more. That's what you want. Someone that's paying attention to what's going to happen next, that isn't just living in the moment. It's okay if you do, but maybe while you're riding that horse, someone else will ride with you. They'll have their own fucking horse. Have to worry about getting thrown off at their damn self. Focus on what you can control right now. If it's time to ride, it's time to ride. Only you know if it's time to get back out there and ride again. But I hope you know that the universe is seeing you. They're seeing that you want to build that confidence, that you want to know for sure that you want to be on the horse and that you want to ride, period. It's definitely a good sign. It's showing a lot of inner growth. And again, as we said earlier in our combo, slowing down. Walk with the horse for a little bit. Walk with life for a little bit. See what it's offering you. See if you want to ride out. See if you want to saunter. You want to do a little trot. Life don't gotta be a big ass race. It don't. But it could feel like it. And I hear you. But you've fallen off the horse a few times and you got back on too. You've already been brave. It's time to be brave a different way now. Being brave without expecting anybody to be brave back. Being brave just because you want to be brave. Being courageous because you want to be courageous. And you'll find someone who knows like they're not responsible for your happiness or your ride either. You're responsible for your ride. You know, my Leo friend told me today, they said they wish that they could be with someone and live in the same building but have different apartment buildings. And that shit had me dying. Because I'm like, I understand that. Like, Leos like love and want to be up under people, but they're like, sweetie, I need my breaks. I need my rest. So just keep in mind in the future, the love that you build with someone might mean living in 3 different cities. Having a summer house. Like, just think about that. Think about all the beautiful things that could happen because of your standards now. All the new people you can meet now because of what you're looking for now. How beautiful. But yeah, Sierra, the reading, it's giving, there's abundance coming, but it's more about you knowing that you're worth it. That the ride ain't just about getting knocked off the horse. The ride is about so many things. But if you get knocked off enough times, you start to associate the horse with getting knocked off. You start to see love as a trick. I hear you. You're not crazy, but you gotta just keep walking, bitch. Walk with it. You gotta walk with it, friend. Truly. Sierra, thank you. Sunny, you said it's Leo season, so what? You want to know how to feel comfortable, safe, and confident in being seen and taking up space with the middle guard. Oh, you said you were gonna do the top, but you said you're gonna go with the gut. I hear you. Sunny Spiritual Team, thank you so much for giving me this energy, this space, this time. They said they want to know how to be more confident. They want to feel comfortable. They want to feel safe. They said they want to be confident in being seen. Ooh, it's a lot going on in the stomach. That middle one was hard, friend. That middle one was very complicated feeling. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to stop doing that. So right on top. Ooh, strength. You see her dancing? It's a woman dancing with a leopard. It's not the easiest to see. I gotta get some better lights in here, bitch, honestly. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get them lights, though. Ooh, in the middle. Ooh, who we got? Who is this? Oh, is this 10 of baskets? Oh, two. Two of cups. Two of cups, friends. That's beautiful. I love to see that. Yes, that's the Leo card. Right. And then on the very bottom, the Hanged Man. Ooh, I love that. Listen, I'm gonna read all three of your cards for you, friend. I know you don't really comment, but we here. We here. All right, right on that top, that card you said you was gonna grab, but then you were like, let me go with the gut. That's funny. Cause that card said, hold up. Because you needed to be reaffirmed. Just like you said, as Leo season. That card, the deck heard you. They know you know what time it is. All right. Courage, strength, yes. A woman communes with a panther, operating in a sustainable equilibrium with nature. It takes courage and power to act in accordance with your heart, mind, and soul. There is no true strength without love. Strength is a reminder that if you stay grounded, you will triumph. She encourages you to be brave. You have what it takes to handle whatever comes your way. The strength card does not call for brute force, but rather for a soft yet firm balance. When the strength card is pulled, it is time to consider the following. Do you trust in your capabilities? Are you ready to face the day? Do you have the strength to show both yourself and others grace and compassion? The flower is a peony. Element is fire. The chakra is heart. And it says courage, determination, persuasion, influence, bravery, overcoming self-doubt, perseverance. It says to make a pilgrimage and master a new skill. And it also says for an affirmation, I am fearless. I am a fearless alchemist, able to transform all that is negative into that which is positive. I'm going to say it again. I am a fearless alchemist, able to transform all that is negative into that which is positive. And I want you to hold that, like the strength card being the Leo card. Leo's motto is I am. And so self-actualization, being authentic and present, those are what that card really embody, showing people that strength isn't about harm. Strength isn't about proving that you can hurt. It's about proving that you can heal. Strength is about proving that you can love, that you can share. Like true strength is being mindful and empathetic of others. True strength is being aware that you might need to cry right now versus lash out. Strength is awareness that there are other ways to communicate pain and to hold it and accept other people when they're in their pain. And so just keep that in mind, that you have so much strength and the ways you've been able to demonstrate it and the people that have been able to pull it out of you or even celebrate that you have it, that you're showing it, that you're sharing it. That's what's important right now. It sounds like you need some reaffirmation that they see the confidence, but do you feel it in your behavior? Do you notice how you treat people opens them up? Do you notice how much more comfortable people feel when you're around? Do you notice how much you carry the conversation and the empathy and the support? Noah, you're right on time. Don't worry. But this strength card really is a reminder that you already have it. And that if you're able to share it with people, that's what makes you really, really, really strong. If you're able to push it out of you. So keep that in mind that you're already showing that you have those skills that you want other people to maybe see or witness. The two of baskets was the card that was in the middle, the one that is, I want to say, connected to our gut. So in your stomach, there is a two of baskets energy. And one thing that I wanted to acknowledge about the two of baskets is that people can think that the two of cups, when they see it, is all about love and connection with romanticism. But the two of cups is about harmony. It's about being able to have partnerships and connections with people in relationship that are symbiotic, that aren't about one person gaining over the other. And so, mutual attraction, partnership, a couple has planter boxes full of flowers that they are about to transplant to their garden. They have reached the point in their healing journey where a true partnership can grab root and they can start building their life together. Both individuals can make solid decisions founded in love. This is what it means to be vulnerable, to be able to give freely and to warmly accept and receive love. You must offer yourself wholly to the relationship and trust your partner to do the same. True intimacy means allowing oneself to truly be seen and knowing you are safe, unadorned. Complete healing, functional daily life, service to humanity, true partnership, doctor and patient, teacher and student, romantic relationship. Have a tech free date day. So it's really telling you to get off the internet a little bit, be able to be with people who show you and nurture in you a connection and again a partnership. Because again, this strength card, Leo, they don't realize it all the time, but being alone, it can be helpful, of course, but being around people and sharing with them, that really does give them a lot of energy. And so again, while you may want to focus on yourself, you may notice that like those moments of people validating you, giving you the boost, that is not superficial. Like we need to hear sometimes like how we're being loved, how people show up for us, how people like us, how people care for us. We have to hear that. And so I'm going to read this last one for you, the Hanged Man, because I think this one, this whisper from spirit, this one might actually really hit. Because from what I'm reading, it's showing that like there's a need to be reaffirmed in the things that you naturally already have, but also like the need to be with others. That's not anything shameful. And I know that we live in a world where we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves and army of one head ass. That shit is not real. Like we're not, we're like, as my friend Jordan said earlier, we are herd animals, we're herd species. We're supposed to be together, we're supposed to know each other, we're supposed to connect with each other. If we all connected with each other, who knows what this world will look like. But again, I'm gonna stay on topic. The Hanged Man. Uncertainty, stalemate, maybe. A woman is doing aerial yoga in nature. She is serene, embracing new concepts and perspectives within, outside and within and outside herself. It is time for readjusting and recentering. The Hanged Man asks you to surrender and accept the situations. She suggests that we lean into our intuition, trust the process. When the Hanged Man card is pulled, it is time to consider the following. When is the last time you made a worthy sacrifice for the greater good? Do you listen to your gut feelings? Do you allow yourself and others to change your/their mind? Red poppy, water is the element, crown is the chakra. Letting go, pause, surrender, sacrifice, reassessment, New perspectives, release, uncertainty. Take solo time, do a spiritual cleanse. The affirmation: I choose patience and grace toward myself and others as we work toward our higher selves. And I'm gonna be real with you. The Hanged Man is a funny card because when you hear Hanged Man, when you hear the words, like it makes you think like someone's got him. But I think the way that they depict this card as someone doing aerial gymnastics is someone that's got themselves, like someone that's doing something where they feel pretty safe, but they're still tangled up. They're still tied up. And even though you might have chosen it, even though you might have been the one who tied yourself up, you're going to have to be the one that sets yourself free. And doing so is going to mean being gentle, being empathetic, being mindful, being loving. And sometimes that's what we can't do for ourselves. Sometimes we really do crave someone else to get us out of that place. And so that's what I was saying earlier is that you may need someone in real life to really sit with you and like allow you to come down. Because sometimes like we're so caught up in all these things, it can be hard to shift, it can be hard to move. And so being around people who accept us where we are, being able to accept where we're at for ourselves, that can a lot of times change how we see the situation. We can allow ourselves out of it, spiritually at least. And so I appreciate y'all for taking the time. Sunny, thank you. I'm going to stay for a bit longer because, again, I don't really have a schedule. So I was just trying to keep it tight for an hour because I wasn't sure how many people were going to show up. But I'm hoping you know, Sunny, like the cards are really saying like that digital free day, important, but also don't do it alone. Pay attention to how people are making you feel when you're around them. Consider how you feel when you're around anybody. And if they're not making you feel a shared sense of joy and support, it's okay to get the fuck away from them. I hope y'all know that like you don't owe anybody your presence or your energy, that people can vampire off of you if you continuously go around them knowing you don't want to be around them. And some of us are so upset at certain relationships because we keep on giving the last bits of our energy to somebody, some connection, and we don't have to. Maybe no one's told you that. Maybe you're the person in the family who they make you give hugs to people. I'm sorry, but you don't deserve to do that anymore. You don't deserve to have to give a hug or be close to anyone in the family who's not treating you right, especially in a relationship, romantic, friendship, whatever. You actually deserve to tell those people no. And some of them are a big fuck you, actually. Like some of them, you're going to have to say, you actually were asking me to do labor while everyone else was going to have a good time. So I have to get away from you. Some of y'all have to put a big boundary down. That's what this Leo retrograde in Mercury. Leo, I am in Mercury, which is the communication. Like a lot of us are going to be asserting, like, actually, I don't have time for that. Actually, I'm more important to my schedule than you. You can't change my schedule. I actually don't have time for this. Actually, and things I allowed in the past, I no longer can allow. It actually doesn't feel good to me anymore, so I'm not going to do it. That's going to cause fallouts, but that's not on you. It's on you to get out of that. It's not on you to focus on why people feel away. No, no. Like for some of you, you're going to have to focus on the next day after you tell them no. You're going to have to focus on the things you really want to do. Like again, people that spend their time talking shit about other people or spending their time making people's lives miserable, when you get away from them, they are left with a moment that they can choose to take or not, or they can focus on themselves. I want you to remember the same goes for people in real life. People are making you feel like shit. They deserve that moment of knowing they cannot have access to you anymore. They deserve sitting with themselves. And if they come back crying, oh well, should have treated you right the first time. Some of y'all gonna have to realize like you're not punishing someone. You're removing yourself from punishment. Some people will operate like you did them dirty after they did you dirty. Just please remember, it's okay to get away. It's okay if people don't make you feel good no more and you don't want to be around them. That's okay. You don't owe nobody nothing. And I hope you know, like being alone, taking time, that's important too. The cards weren't saying to keep yourself away from everybody. It was saying sometimes you remove yourself, maybe to see who's going to come, maybe to see who's going to bother. But maybe instead of removing yourself, maybe reach out and see who hears you. Maybe say, hey, I could really use a connect. I could use a friendship. I could use dinner. I'm too tired to cook for myself. See who hears the request to connect and not just the desire to exploit. Just consider that. There are friends of yours who would love to cook you a dinner. There are friends of yours that would love to come by with a bottle of wine and talk shit about that man. Some would. So don't forget that some of y'all really are one text one text and a bottle of wine away from deepening a connection with somebody. But that fear. Sonny, thank you for letting me read your cards. 1 second. Hey, did you try the root beer?
No.
That wasn't that you didn't open that one?
No.
I'm crying. Now I'm addicted to soda.
This is the first time I've been out.
That's funny as hell. Damn. I'm like, I really thought that was your soda. That's funny as fuck. Listen, I appreciate you. Mish, you are next. If anybody would like cards pulled after Mish, please let me know. Right, Nima, that part. Also, Nima, hey boo, I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Noe, you are never late. You are on flower time. And I'm not going to delete this live, even though hoes try to come here and fuck it up. I'm not going to talk about them no more. I'm just saying. Psst. Why one of these hoes came in here talking about something about to report me to the fucking police?
Oh,
I'm saying. I'm like, babe, they're busy.
I'm trying to figure out when snitching became cool.
It's not even about snitching. Like, they're just trying to scare me and get me to, like, go off or some shit. Like, they really, like, it's sad, but, like, some motherfuckers see me, like, irate, and they're like, we want to bring that out again. And it's like, that bitch is dead. I ain't never, like, my bitch, I eat bacon every day. My cortisol can't be this high. If y'all saw how much pork I eat, y'all would realize why the fuck I'm calming down. Ooh, Jesus be an arterial clog remover. You feel me? Like, I'm not about to bug out no more. Y'all had it before. I was a young spring chicken. My cortisol level was already probably rocket high, but now, I'm not worried about it. If someone gonna get me, they gonna get me, bitch. Duh. If something gonna get me, it's gonna get me. Duh. As I've said before, I hate when a bitch tell you she wanna do, like, just do it. I don't need a monologue from the villain, I promise you. I never need that. But the villain be needing to talk for a long time about what they about to do. Like, just do it. Shit. I ain't get here this long fucking worried about a bitch betraying me. I know it's possible. I know. But the internet isn't what I'm worried about. Like I said, my real threat is on the ground. The real threat is motherfuckers that can touch me. That's what it's always gonna be. Your real threat is the motherfuckers close to you. It's not gonna be no fucking abstract idea of fucking danger. And people don't want to talk about it, but it's the truth. 9 times out of 10, it's motherfuckers real close by that's hurting the fuck out of you. Not nobody in the fucking cloud who don't want to even be on their own account. Come on. Motherfuckers do so much to hide but want to be seen. It's like, girl, thank you for that energy. Thank you. Anyways, I know I said I was going to talk about them no more, but I'm here. All right, top general life. You want to move back to Ohio? Ooh, okay. Mish, where did you go from Ohio, if I may ask? All right, you said top Misha's ancestral team. They said, where the fuck is Ohio home? Should they be going back? Is going back home what's important? Is that, ooh, not you trying to fall. Okay. The bottom had something to say. So we're going to go from there. Mish, your top card, the loudest card. Ooh. Oh. 4 of Knives. Oh, friend. The 8 of Wands. Oh, this is in the middle. I hear you. And then the very bottom, because they was loud as fuck. Honestly, I'm reading the bottom too, because these two was both bugging out. Yeah, these both almost fell. So wow. Okay, who's this? 3 of coins. Okay, 3 of coins. I hear you. And who is this? Oh, Son of Knives. Okay. Oh, so he diving in. Okay. All right. I'm gonna read the bottom ones last. We're gonna start with the top, which is the 4 of Knives. I want you to just get into sis. She is sitting down with a book. I want to say she has some crystals with her, some magical tools with her, but she is very much sitting and poised. The 4s are connected to Venus. They're connected to Taurus. They're connected to having things, being physically having things. Taurus is I have, so just keep that in mind. We're focused on what you have. And so we have the 4 of, hey baby. We have the 4 of Knives. Okay. Ooh. Renewal, rest. A man sits comfortably reading and indulging in a charcuterie board. Rest is revolutionary, so make time to quiet your mind. Doing can be a difficult habit to break in our capitalistic world. Our need for instant gratification makes it hard to step off the hamster wheel. Take time to step away from the external and focus on the internal. The 4 of Knives reminds us of the necessity of solitude, asking us to clear blockages that are preventing inner peace. Be still and allow to surface that which needs to be shed because you have grown. It is time to retreat from the hustle. You need and deserve a break to recoup. Well-needed rest of mind, body, and soul, recentering, sanctuary, quiet preparation. Ask yourself what your immediate priority is and set aside everything else. When the immediate tasks are handled, take a break and then begin the next priority. So it's really giving, and I want to say this first, the 4 of Knives, when I remember seeing it in other decks, it would show a man laying in a tomb, and the story was that in medieval times before a war, knights, men who were very much thought to be war generals, would lay in their own tomb to kind of like prepare themselves to say, hey, if this shit don't work out, this is where I'm going to be. And so I think this is a kinder approach of the 4 of Knives, obviously, but typically this card is a reminder of what could happen if you fail. What doesn't get to live anymore? Like, what is the true end if you aren't successful? And so that being on the top in terms of asking about Ohio, it's giving that you've probably thought about this for a while, that you've probably wanted this, but in terms of really sitting with it, in terms of really weighing it out, in terms of the pleasure, the abundance, like you're saying that you miss people, but it's not just that. It's also perhaps the ways that you've been isolated by the thoughts of going home. Maybe connecting with people hasn't felt realistic because you've been missing people. I'm not saying that you missed out on making connections or being close to people. What I'm saying is when we're missing people, when we're not comfortable, we might do a lot of things to kind of mimic death. Low key. And so you might feel like, damn, how I'm living in my home, how I'm operating in my home. This is like on some just like trying to make it more modern. You might be noticing that you're operating like somebody granny when really you're a young hot bitch and you're fine and you want to go out and you want to have fun, but you're operating in this way that almost feels like elderly. And I'm not trying to play with you. I weird, but it's giving that like in the life you've set up for yourself in ways it wasn't set up with as much pleasure and as much fun in mind. Perhaps, like as they were saying, like being able to take a rest is not guaranteed to many of us because we live in capitalism. And so it's really giving that like you might have put yourself in a place to where rest is possible, but it's rest alone. It's rest without all the people that you love. And so if you got to work a little bit harder or work a little bit differently or maybe not have all the things that make you as comfortable, it's worth it because you don't want want to be doing this alone, and you don't want to be removed from community, and you don't want to be removed from the fight. Thank you so much, Mish. Pennsylvania. Heard you. Heard you. Heard you. I'm not trying to play you. I'm just saying that the Four of Knives is very much giving like, ooh, like I feel like I'm a little bit older than I really am in this routine. This routine is not reflecting back the life I want to live. And again, I be sitting on the porch eating bread, watching the street. I hear you. I definitely hear you. There's definitely times where I'm like, how am I an auntie? Like I'm not an aunt, but I am. And so just keep that in mind that like all the waiting, all the poise, all of the, it's not for nothing. Like you said, you had to go there and learn. You had to learn. You said what are sevens connected to? Shit. It could be Leo. It could be Leo. It could be Leo because I know sixes are connected to Cancer. Or yeah, sixes are Cancerian. Six is pregnant belly. Six mother. But yeah, getting back into it though, on the very top, the Four of Knives are really just a reminder that like, you've made choices to be here. It's not randomly, but just like you made a choice to be here, you can make a choice to do something different. The Eight of Wands though, I feel like that card right there is radiating pure joy, and I feel like that's in your stomach and your gut. So in your heart of hearts, in your reality inside, maybe something that you can't share with everyone. Keep in mind, wands are fire. For anyone out there, wands are big Aries, big Leo, big Sagittarius. Wands are very big fire. And so when we get to the eights, we're dealing with alignment, movement. A young woman dances across a road with balloons in hand. This card reminds us to strike while the iron is hot. Pay attention to everything that comes your way. There is a ring of divine timing to this card. The Eight of Wands indicates that an action is gaining momentum thanks to your discipline and dedication to sharing your gifts with the world. If you have a message to share with others, work to communicate your ideas confidently and clearly. The sky is bright and clear. You have persevered through difficulties, building a foundation that allows you to experience your best life. Harness this positive energy and excitement. Alignment in the universe, travel, protection, spiritual quest, job opportunities. Explore or visit a new city. And so this card is kind of telling me that like, yes, as much as you miss Ohio, you might be going back for a visit, but that might just be another stepping stone. Going to Ohio might allow you to re-strategize and figure out how to reconnect. And so consider that going to Ohio might just be another move, but it's not the end of movement. That making the move to Ohio might make you feel happy in the moment, might make you happier. Exactly. Yeah, no, the visit is coming, but also consider where else you might want to go. Like maybe not just maybe you're moving to a similar area, but maybe there's a new city, maybe there's a new place that could be perfect for what you want to create. But I do want to give you these two messages from Spirit because they were falling off the deck. They wanted to be caught, they wanted to be heard. And so I'm going to start with the Three of Coins because I want the money to work out. But also consider Ohio border towns, friend. A lot of people at the border of Ohio. A lot of people. And it'd be looking cute from where I'm sitting, but I don't know. I was there for a little bit. Collaboration, implementation. A woman is painting in her studio, creating is her something special that only she can bring to the world. The cowrie shells on her clothing are a reminder of the wealth that comes with collaboration. Know and appreciate that each person brings something unique to every experience. The card encourages understanding of the power of great change that can arise from joint effort. The Three of Coins is about building something tangible. It inspires meaningful and worthwhile work, projects, and creation. This kind of building takes patience and practice as it comes with a learning curve. Don't get discouraged if you run into setbacks or make mistakes. Understand that mastering a skill does not require you to be perfect. Mountains, hills, and potholes can be our best teachers. Often in hindsight, hold on to the passion you carry for the skills you are honing. Use the energy to prepare and plan, taking note of all the details, and your efforts will prosper. Have a pride in both what you are doing and how you are getting it done. Improvement in social standing, exceeding expectations, goal orientation. Host a scavenger hunt or do an escape room. So it's definitely telling you that when you go on this event, when you go on this visit, definitely try and make it one where you connect with people. Try to let them know that you miss them and you want to do something fun. But it's definitely giving that like there has been a desire to connect with people, to get back to the fun of being in the group, of being a part of. And they've missed you too. Trust that. Trust that there's more for you out there in Ohio, friend, that maybe you didn't see at the time. I swear, sometimes it takes time to move away from a place to realize that you miss it or that it was more fun than you thought. Now, this is the last one. Son of Coins. Okay, because it's the way he's the Son of Knives, but yikes. Son of Knives. Gossip. Antagonistic. A young man dives headfirst into a body of water, spear in hand. The Son of Knives encompasses the energy of being wild and free. He has made peace with his fears and continues forward, ready to take on anything that comes his way. The Son of Knives acts in bravery. The Son of Knives acts in bravery. To the point of being reckless, the card reminds us of the necessity of voicing or speaking your truth. Assure that all ideas and thoughts are rooted in facts. Critical thinking is key. Be teachable. Honor that change is brought by being open to new thought processes and ways of thinking. Clever and competitive, constructive criticism, mental energy. Get active and get your body moving. So it's definitely telling you when you're around those people that are so close to you and so missed, definitely try and dance with them. Do something with them that involves your body. Get close. Get physical. Get hugging. Get silly. It's definitely saying, though, that you need to go and visit. It's definitely saying a visit is necessary, but it's also offering that this inspiration of the move to Ohio, it might really just be a stepping stone. Who knows? Maybe you go back and you find out a bunch of your friends want to get properties in somewhere in the South together. Who knows? Maybe you get back there and you find that there's this job opportunity that sounds too good to be true. Maybe an hour away from where you used to live. Maybe you live in between both. Who really knows? But it's giving that you're tired of this shit. It's giving that you're ready to leave. And it's giving that, like, if you don't explore, let yourself travel, let yourself physically move, dance, sing, sway, paint, be artistic. Like you're really not going to be making yourself happy. It's really showing that you really need freedom right now. You really need to think of the best case scenarios and go to where people are laughing and happy to see you. Like it's really giving that you really need someone to see you walk through the door and be so excited. And I can empathize with that, of someone that you miss, like seeing you again, of being able to see someone you miss again, of being able to go to the old place where you used to get the great meal and the good drinks and the music was good. And I'm holding space for that like this read really was giving that you want more, but you don't want to sacrifice the things that make you feel connected to get them. And that's honorable. But I also think that there's more in store and that you might be thinking not too small, but maybe a little too local to where you were. There might be more to explore, even if it seems like going backwards. It's not. It's going to seem like it. It's not. Absolutely. I'm glad I came through tonight. I'm glad I had it. Please know this is not the last reading for Leo season. I had to give it because Leo's at 9 degrees, and it just felt like today felt like a moment to give messages. I was sharing with so many Leos today. Y'all energy. I know I'd be talking shit, but in retrospect, I feel like this is my theory on why I be dragging Leos. I feel like my North Node, which I found out is in Leo, is like old behavior of mine, like ways I used to be really egotistical. And so sometimes I can be a little bit sensitive to the egotism of some Leo energy because I'm like, damn bitch, like we all exist. We're all equal. And or we all should be given the same, but it's the way that, some Leos very much are so like it's their world and we're just fucking in it, and it annoys the shit out of me. But I think that's because, again, I have a North Node, and so my past life is very Leo, whereas like my current life, my fate, my South Node is very much Aquarius. And so as much as I've been excited for Age of Aquarius, I was thriving in Age of Pisces because of how emotional it is and lookist it is. Pisces is very lookist. Pisces loves how it looks over how it feels. Even if it feels shitty, they still like how it looks. And so, again, it's the way that Leo can be very focused on how it looks, but how does it feel? And Aquarius knows too much to perform like what they're really feeling is love and happiness. They're aware that some shit is just rebellion, not revolution. And so that Aquarius knowing that we're not experiencing love or admiration when we're just looking at people and staring at them and caring too deeply about how they're performing, it can be tiring because sometimes you can just see very quickly like, oh, this is just about how it looks, not how it feels. Got it. And so, again, I feel like that's my beef with the Leo people at times, is that y'all want it to look so good, but how does it feel? And then now everybody want to fight. Now everybody's sick. Now everybody want to fight. Listen, I appreciate y'all for spending time with me. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave this live up because I ain't never scared. And also, if bitches think that they have my actual location, you got it. Anyways, I love you. Bye.